bá mi pé Ashana. Ṣé Mohbad ka lórí matrimonial bed wọn àbí kò ká? Ó dẹ̀ ṣílẹ̀kùn báyìí, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ walk away. Ó dẹ̀ sọ fún Mohbad pé tóun bá gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́nu anybody. Ó ní sórí póbìnrin lòun. Ó láyé máa bàjẹ́ bí ayé little fóṣì ni. Gbogbo yẹn dẹ̀ rántí pé ọmọ atẹrọ fọwọ́lé ni Mohbad. Ẹni tó bá ti tọ́ owó wò rí. Ó máa difficult láti padà lọ di òtòṣì. Mohbad ti tọ́ owó wò. Mohbad ti enjoy nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ life. Mohbad wá ń dance to a tune because kò fẹ́ padà sóko àárò ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yìí Ashana yìí olórí àwọn onírọ́ ni. Irọ́ kan ló máa pamọ́ tó máa ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀ lóòótọ́ bíi ti little fosh. Ṣùgbọ́n lọ́run tó sọ pé Mohbad sọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ ká lọ play ẹ̀. Reason tá ṣe máa ń tẹnumọ́ pé Monday ni Mohbad kú. Chat Ashana ní ìgbà tí Mohbad kú. Only this nigga struggle till death. Too many pains. Threatening, he has always lived in fears. Continuous fights everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issue, so the public would have another view about him. He is dead. At least you all won. Take your trophy. You all made me a widow at 24. Ọlọ́run ìdájọ́ rẹ̀ dà. Adájọ́ fún ìyá ẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ olórí burúkú. We are going to be talking about DNA this morning. What happened at the DNA court? Then I have a throwback fún yín. Ohun ìyá Mohbad tó jáde ńjọ́sí máa tún play fún yín kẹ́ lè gbọ́. Gbogbo bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀, a máa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ lẹ́ni. So that people will know where we are coming from. Am I communicating? But having said that, they went to the DNA court yesterday. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé Baba Mohbad instigated this DNA. Am I communicating? The DNA results, Ashana did not instigate. Mommy Alashadu, I love you so much. Agbayin Adale, thank you for all you do. God bless you, ma. I love you, ma. Ṣé kò tí mo sọ yé yín? Baba Mohbad instigated the DNA and not Ashana or Ashana's group. Am I communicating? Put that at the center of your left hand. Àárín ọwọ́ ni kẹ́ fi sí. Òyìnbó ni máa sọ lẹ́ni. Ìwọ tí ò bá wọ bullet, lọ mú bullet kó wọ̀. Was mama ba is mama ba was. So òyìnbó àti Yorùbá la mama miss pọ̀ lẹ́ni. Tí bá fẹ́ pòwe máa pa ní òyìnbó. Ìwọ tí ò bá yé lọ gbé dictionary. Am I communicating? On a good day, in the case of homicide, and you tell women, can you Google homicide? When they say homicide, homicide, homicide. What are the characteristics of, investigating an homicide case? DNA is part of it. Because they want to know the motive. Am I communicating? Now, it is only the illiterates, like Olule Nation. Àwọn ló máa sọ pé kí ló dé tó ṣe ń bèrè DNA. Ipe Papa Lolo ńkọ́ ó jọ Mohbad. I am going to be taking you down the memory lane this afternoon. Please, to my English-speaking people, come online. I am going to be dwelling. I am going to be interceding. I am going to be interceding with English language this afternoon. It is only an illiterate that we say in the case of homicide case, DNA is not needed. Because we deal with a lot of illiterate, stark illiterate, like Olule Nation on this blue app. Am I communicating? Now, that is not the point of contention. When Baba Mohbad asked for DNA, Olule Nation and the Amonipata Super Tech on Instagram, they said, why is Baba asking for DNA? After all, Papa Lolo looks like Mohbad. Nobody is disputing your opinion. That is your opinion. You can shook it into your backside. Am I communicating? Many said, why did Baba Mohbad need DNA? Because Papa Lolo looks like Mohbad. I am going to be intercepting that opinion this afternoon. And to bale so yimbo toy nínú Olule nation àti nínú Dawoku group wa Ada nation e bo sibi ke wa ba mi so yimbo yen. Mo challenge ya yin. Do you all know a guy called Nedu? If you know Nedu, please put your hand up. Nedu is a podcast. He does a podcast on Instagram. Do you all know Nedu? Eba mi know what's okay. Shema Nedu. Can you confirm if you know the guy called Nedu? Nedu is a very short guy like this. Nedu Kurubai. Shaking so Yobani. Oh, you boy take you find you me shaking so Yoba. I think my English is too much for people watching me. Kilo le TikTok he sees. TikTok he mati gangpa. Any suru TikTok he gangpa. Esha ni suru. Olule nation. Dawoku nation. Okay, resume. Okay. Thank you. I think my English is too much for you people this afternoon. Should I drive into Yoruba? Okay, good luck said Oyinbo yeti poju. Shaking so Oyinbo abikin so Yoruba. Speak Yoruba. Gbogbo yin ma e ma fojú mi wọlé o. Ṣé pé mo gboyinbo le so yin. Abẹ́rẹ́ gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n ní kí n máa sọ Yoruba tó mọ́ mi lẹ́nu. Okay. Purposely speak Yoruba, both of them. Okay, you all know Nedu, the Wazobia guy. You know Nedu. God bless you. Now, Nedu had 3 children, 3 kids from his previous marriage. Am I communicating? Spotlight and trends will start. You are laughing at me. Nedu has 3 children from his previous marriage. Am I communicating? That is not the bone of contention. Sherry nínú ọmọ mẹ́ta tí Nedu bí yẹn, out of the 3 children Nedu had, then Sherry ọmọ tó jọ Nedu gangan, ọmọ yẹn gangan ni Nedu ń pè ní ọmọ àlè. Am I communicating? The boy, out of the 3 children, the child that resembled Nedu most, that was the child Nedu was calling ọmọ àlè. Ṣé wá rí àwọn ọmọ méjì tó kù. The other 2 children, because they look like Nedu sọ pé àwọn ọmọ tóun bí gangan nìyẹn. Are you getting where I'm going? I am going somewhere. So please bear with me. Bear with me and listen. If the English is too big for you, I will reduce it. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn nínú ọmọ mẹ́ta tí Nedu bí, èyí tí Nedu ìkànnì wọn ni Nedu sọ pé ọmọ òun ni. Àwọn méjì tó kù, sorry, èyí tó jẹ́ ti Nedu gangan, Nedu sọ pé ọmọ àlè ni. Ṣé wá àwọn méjì tó kù tó jọ Nedu yẹn, Nedu sọ pé àwọn ọmọ òun nìyẹn. So, Nedu was confused. Nedu was disturbed. Nedu never caught his wife cheating. But just because of the 3rd child, Nedu suspected hanky-panky. Nedu now requested for a DNA. Am I communicating? Ìgbà tó máa ṣe DNA. Àwọn ọmọ tí Nedu pè ní ọmọ ẹ̀ gangan, àwọn ni ọmọ àlè. Ẹyọ kan tí Nedu sọ pé kò kìí ṣe ọmọ òun gangan lọmọ tó jẹ́ Nedu. Nínú ọmọ mẹ́ta tí Nedu bí, ẹyọ kan gangan nìkan òun ni ọmọ Nedu. Èyí tí Nedu feel pé kò kìí ṣe ọmọ òun. Am I communicating? So where am I going this afternoon? The boy that the child that does not look like, that looks like Nedu, that Nedu thought they are his children. They are the one that is not even Nedu's children. It is only the last one that Nedu was suspecting that can be a bastard. That is the one to job on Nedu. Hey, get it, sha. Èyí tí Nedu fojú wò pé mo máa lọ ṣe DNA. Ó wà lórí internet. You can read about it. So when I see people saying, Papa no job Mohbad, ṣé yín ló fi jọ ni? Àbórí Mohbad tó dàbí orí ìdérí abọ́ ló fi jọ. Can you bring out the resemblance? Cherry Moripa Omo Kekeke, I want no future ambition. I want no call Instagram. Because if not, Mr. Petori ojo eyan, omo eni. Now I jẹ́ kí n boss bobu yin. Tẹ́ bá lóyún sìn. Kó jẹ́ pé Dúpẹ́ lẹ lóyún fún. Kó wá máa sùn ti Fẹ́mi. Ọmọ yẹn máa jọ Fẹ́mi because of ẹ lọ bí anybody. Tí olóyún ẹ tó lóyún bá ń sùn ti jù ló máa ń jọ. Òun ló jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ méjì Nedu yẹn kó jọ. Tí ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọmọ àlè ni wọ́n. Am I communicating? So when I see people saying, oh, why are they asking for DNA? This Papa Lolo looks like Mohbad. Says who? No, can you make it make sense? And many of you call yourself educated. Many of you are educated illiterate. Am I communicating? Many of you are educated illiterate. Because if not, for any big example, you can go and Google it. It is on the internet. That was what caused Nedu's separation with his wife. Because nínú ọmọ mẹ́ta, ọmọ méjì ni ọmọ tí ó ṣe ọmọ Nedu. Àwọn ọmọ méjì yẹn dẹ̀ ló jọ́jú. Èyí tí Nedu wá suspect pé kò ń ṣe ọmọ òun gangan wá lọ́mọ ẹ̀. When they went for the 3 children's DNA, èyí tí Nedu sọ pé kò ń ṣe ọmọ òun wá lọ́mọ ẹ̀. Àwọn méjì tó wá ń pè mọ́ra tó sọ pé ọmọ àlè ni wọ́n. So let heaven fall 1 million times. DNA is needed. No, so eba mi mu yẹn dání. Why did it take Ashana this so long to decide to accept the DNA? I'm gonna be busting your bubble this afternoon. They want to play a game. And we are ready for the game. Am I communicating? What if they have strategized their plan? And let me shock you. Ashana did not ask for DNA. Baba Mohbad profusely asked for DNA. Am I communicating? Ashana, that wants to unravel what killed Mohbad, did not ask for DNA. She was delaying the DNA until when they have strategized their plan. Eba Olohun níbẹ̀. As shocking. Now, let me now bust your bubble. All what's that? Èyí tó ṣojú bí ìgbà tí ẹ mọ̀ bí ìgbà tó bá ṣe ó fún lójú tí ò sí epo ńbẹ̀. Olórí burúkú ẹ̀ńtáyé ò yẹ tó wà ní Dublin yẹn. Everything they said about Baba yesterday was all shenanigans. Irọ́ ló pa. That was not what happened in court. And proceedings to ṣẹlẹ̀ in court is gonna come out. You see, many times now when many people come to me and say, hey, BJ, come and analyze the lies they are putting up there. I don't need to analyze their lies. When I'm ready, I will come out and talk about it. Do you know why? The end will justify the means. Ayé ìgbà kan là ń bá wọn argue la ma sáré bọ́ta. Àti jù yẹn lọ. Àti jù gbogbo yẹn lọ èmi personally. I come out when I want to come out. Mi ní sọ pé torí irú àwọn olùlẹ̀ nation àti dáwọ́kú group. Mama sọ pé torí ẹ̀mí ṣe máa jáde. Am I communicating? Ó kéré sí number. Ìjọ tí òótọ́ bá ti ń borí, ìjọ tí irọ́ bá ti ń borí òótọ́, ìjọ yẹn ló máa win. Am I communicating? People were sending me messages yesterday. BJ, is this true? Is this true? No. All what they came to talk about, it is not true. Baba asked for DNA. Immediately, Baba Mohbad suspected a child's play. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé Oninobi Ashana òun ni partner Mohbad. Am I communicating? Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé ọmọ ikú. Baba said, and I quote, "Ẹ tó bá ní fídíò yẹn kó fún mi kí n tún play." Baba sọ pé àlè ló pa ọmọ mi. Why the jubilation? Why are you jubilating that Ashana has accepted to do DNA? Who cares? Who freaking cares? You have all strategized it. Now let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna explain. Baba never begged Ashana for the DNA. Baba told the government that I want the DNA. No DNA, no burial. Put that at the left of your hand. Now, Wumi's lawyers have been appealing to Baba's lawyer more than a week that they want to do the DNA. Ashana's lawyer, wọ́n ti ń appeal sí Baba lawyer baba láti bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ipa wọn fẹ́ ṣe DNA after they have strategized their plan. Am I communicating now? Baba never said he does not have money to do the DNA. Baba ò sọ pé òun ò lówó láti ṣe DNA. Am I communicating? Baba said, and I quote, even if they are going to have the DNA done in Nigeria, I am still going to have my DNA done abroad. Baba did not say that he doesn't have money. Ayé àtijọ́ nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí Mohbad wà láyé ni baba ń táwọ́ ná. Ni baba ò oúnjẹ fi sẹ́nu. Ni baba ń live from hand to mouth. Ìgbà tí Mohbad kú tán, àwa ọmọ baba Mohbad, àwa ọmọ tí baba ò fi atọ́ wọn bí, tó fi ìfẹ́ tó yẹ pé ìfẹ́ ta rí nu wọn, baba rere, baba lálùbáríkà ta rí nu wọn, la fi ń tẹ̀lé wọn. Ìyà ò tún ní jẹ baba yẹn mọ́. Bókù ràwọ̀ kan lójú ọ̀run. Bókù pọ̀ nǹkan lọ́wọ́ mi sẹ́, ìyà ò ní jẹ bàbá yẹn mọ́. Oníṣù àtẹ̀yìn máa sunkún kú ni. Owó làwa ná bí àkíndíṣù àtẹ̀yìn. Am I communicating? Odòdì. Ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ bàbá. Tẹ̀lé dá almost 30 million. Tó fi ṣe autopsy gbogbo ẹ̀. DNA. Òun ló kéré jù ní nǹkan tọ́lọ́run lè ṣe. Ó kéré nù nǹkan oore Ọlọ́run. Èèyàn kan péré náà èèyàn olólùfẹ́ tẹ̀ ń wò mí. Ẹ sanwó ẹ̀. Am I communicating? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa kà lọ. It is a lie. The DNA will not be done on any condition by Ashana. Ashana did not give any condition. No condition was given. Why will she give a condition? Baba asked for DNA and not her. Tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yẹn jọ, ẹ má bá mi fi làákàyè, ẹ má bá mi fi tẹ̀lé wọn. Why will Ashana give Baba condition? Baba asked for DNA. Baba ló máa fún wọn ní condition, and Baba is giving the condition. Am I communicating? Now, it was Baba that requested for DNA, and it is Baba's terms. Terms see Baba ló máa follow, and not theirs. Am I communicating? So when you watch illiterates, and you're not thinking him a bit illiterate, Emma be no. Where and how will the DNA be done will not be disclosed to anybody. That was what the judge said. The judge said she would have loved to be there, but because she's not going to be there, she will appoint a government representative and a representative from the court and Baba Mohbad, and there are 2 lawyers to witness it. Nobody will know the result. The result will go straight to the courts. Now, this is where I am coming in. Yeah? Whatever the judge said, that is the judge's decision. Now, I fẹ́ DNA yìí, a fẹ́ gbé lọ sí UK àbí America. Ibi tá ti wá ní problem ni pé wọ́n ní wọn ò ní accept ti ìlú òyìnbó, wọ́n ní ti Nigeria ló máa accept whatever. Even tó bá accept ti Nigeria, àwa yìí máa ṣe ti ìlú òyìnbó. Even they accept it or not, because Nigerian government and Nigerian police cannot be trusted. Ṣáwọn tó ṣe autopsy tó dé tó sọ pé inconclusive. Gbogbo wọn tó pa nípa toxicology, ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Mr. Wahab, ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ pa ti lọ ṣe. Tó lọ ṣe investigation tó rí pé wọn ò gbé nǹkan kan lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó. Ṣáwọn yẹn la fẹ́ trust. They said they are not going to count the one we do abroad. Àti gbọ́. Now, bá ṣe máa wá ṣe ni, that lawyer yóò ní fún wa níbi tá fẹ́ lò. Even tó bá fún wa, let Ashana go and do her own where she wants to do it. Baba Mohbad will do his own where they want to do it. Then Omawa Mukpowa, I will verify it. Am I communicating? But it doesn't say government officials, my foot. And you lori buruku government officials. I bet you know Connie. And you call Bob Risky only Godfather son. I bet you know Connie. And you know I trust. They have by their ways. That is why they are very, very happy. But we are going to shock you. We are going to shock you. If you like. Because Nigeria la fair accept. We are doing our own abroad. Am I communicating? And to ba fe kuni koku. Wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ní gbà. Àwa náà sọ pé kẹ́ gbà. Now, ẹ wá jẹ́ kí n boss ti bobu yín. Toxicology táwọn bàbá lọ ṣe. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé DNA pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Bàbá dẹ̀ sọ lánàá bẹ̀ yẹn pé why táwọn tún ṣe fẹ́ lọ ṣe another thing ní pé sorry ṣe autopsy ṣe nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn ìtorí ẹ̀ that is why you see them happy because they have strategized everything. That was why it took them so long to accept the DNA test. I am telling you, ewo, tó bá ju àdá sílẹ̀ ní gbagba, ibì kan náà ló máa fi lélẹ̀. Èmi sọ fún yín authoritatively lẹ́yìn, tẹ́mi ò bá rí mo ní sọ. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lolo. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lolo. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lolo. Ibi tó gbé placenta lọ, ẹni tó gba placenta ló ní pápá lolo. Ìyá Mohbad confirm ẹ̀ náà. Madam, I play and be by insane. Nigeria is a joke. A freaking joke. Why is it taking the government? They call somewhere. Ibitiomi side it is shele. The police did not go there. Ìgbà tí commissioner of police in a message. Mohbad was bleeding profusely. Mohbad didn't bleed profusely. Ẹni Mohbad délé láàárọ̀ Monday ní òru Monday ẹ bá mi pé gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú tó wà nínú ilé yẹn 15 of them ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún mi pé gbogbo Monday kò sẹ́ torí Mohbad sójú wọ́n rí sójú náà wọ́n ti kọ script fún wọn ẹ rí Mohbad sójú ẹ̀ ń tẹ̀sán pé ó jà níbi tẹ́tí kọrin ó wá délé ẹ̀ rí sójú throughout Monday wọ́n wá pè yín láàárọ̀ Tuesday pé Mohbad ti kú make it make sense ẹ̀yin ọmọ òfò make it make sense. Wọ́n ti kọ script mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó fún mi ní information yẹn jọ sí wípé ọmọ yìí ti ṣe DNA mo gbé orúkọ hospital jáde mo gbé photo lọ́yà kan lé orúkọ ẹ̀ jáde wọ́n bá bọ́tà wọ́n bá sọ pé mo parọ́ mo bí ẹni yẹn jọ yẹn mo ní tí ò bá gbà láti ṣe nǹkan ó ní fàlàfàlà ó máa dáwọ́ rú ọwọ́ fàlàfàlà dẹ̀ lẹ́ ń rí ṣùgbọ́n wo ní gbà wọ́n sọ pé bàbá ń lejú ní kóòtù lánàá kò ń ṣe pé nǹkan tó ń sọ ni ò favor bàbá lejú pé ibo lẹ ti fẹ́ rojú olówó lẹ̀ sójú mi jojú tó rẹ́rìn ni bàbá dúró lórí pé even tí George bá lọ sọ pé nǹkan tóun fẹ́ nìyẹn bàbá máa mú èèyàn tiẹ̀ lọ àdẹ̀gbà itọ́ pápá lolo pọ́n máa gbé wá sí kóòtù wọ́n máa gbé pápá lolo wá sí kóòtù ojú gbogbo ayé ojú family court àwọn tó wà ní court náà máa ti kó itọ́ bóyá pápá lolo kúkú lẹ́yìn kankan tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ kékeré tarúgbó ti kékeré yẹ ìjà òun orí fọ́tò ẹ̀ gbogbo eyín tó wà nǹkan náà ráyìn gbogbo eyín kánà ṣe kò séyín bẹ̀ ọmọdún mẹ́rin tí ìyá bá ti dóko lórí okó náà tó bá lóyún ọmọ bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣá wúmọ̀ yẹn sọ pé wọ́n máa mú sample wọ́n máa sí ilé ẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbé lọ síbi tó fẹ́ gbé lọ ẹ ti ṣí àdúrà ọdún méjì ẹ wá manipulate DNA result mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ẹ ti ṣí wọ́n máa gbé pápá lolo wá abẹ́ gbọ́ bó jẹ́ siren ló máa fi gbé wá ni bó jẹ́ police ambulance ló máa fi gbé wá ni pápá lolo aṣáà dé court wọ́n wá mú itọ́ pápá lolo wọ́n á kó ojú bàbá ojú representative bàbá ló máa ti kó itọ́ yẹn tó bá wá kó itọ́ yẹn tán bàbá iṣẹ́ tí gbogbo máa ṣe nìyí o ayì máa dáwó o tó bá ti yá máa sọ fún yín àtúwà gba àwọn escort kò ṣe escort olóbùkú o kò ṣe àwọn escort tó ti gbàbọ̀dé o wọ́n tún wá gba escort tó máa fi send ẹ̀ síbi tó fẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí bó jẹ́ bàbá a máa gba àwọn èèyàn tó bá lọ́mọ alẹ́ ní manipulate kọ̀kọ́sẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù but mo fẹ́ fi yé gbogbo yín pé bàbá is still on top ẹ jẹ́ kán lọ ṣe DNA one bit what if we are still going to do the low Igbo one. Oh, but I accept it. I want you all to remember regarding the toxicology, the autopsy. The pathologist came out with a lie. One parope in Koba Ilopa Mohbad. Meanwhile, it was inconclusive. Thank God for lawyer Wahab. Igbaton pathologist in was court 2-3 weeks ago. Ishelon saw Arabics. Ìgbà tí Wahab gbé sórí hot seat wọ́n ní kó máa define gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ ó short ni ó di he couldn't explain it because it was forged, it was fake from the pit of hell. Am I communicating? Ṣáwọn yẹn la fẹ́ trust ẹ sọ fún mi. So look at you all watching me now. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ ẹ má bá wọn rojọ́ jù ẹ jẹ́ kó máa parọ́ wọn lọ. àgò ló máa dẹ́dì yẹ gbẹ̀yìn. The end will justify the means. Ibi taboro de sí nìyẹn. Baba Mohbad no grief for anybody lórúkọ wọn. No grief for anybody. Nǹkan tó wish ló wá sọ fún yín lórí internet yẹn. Ohun lórí burúkú wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Olúlẹ̀ nation. Ilẹ̀ nílé yín, ilẹ̀ làṣànà ń gbé, àṣànà ń gbé láàrin àwọn èèyàn. Àṣànà ó di dandan wàá jèrè iṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀. You cannot eat your cake and have it, Àṣànà. Ó lè pa ọmọ lọ́mọ. Ìjọ t'Àṣànà bá ti mú jẹ. Gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà, àwọn Gen Z, wọ́n máa believe pé wọ́n lè pa ọkọ káwọn máa jayé. Am I communicating? Àbí kan tí mo sọ yìí, ṣé ń gbọ́ wèrè kan. Wèrè ní Papa Lolo nídìí láti wá sí court. Kò nídìí láti wá sí court. Èmi ò ní bá yín jiyàn. Ṣùgbọ́n pọ́n máa mú sample Papa Lolo wá sí court. Àwa ò fẹ́. Àwa ò fẹ́ kó lọ. Wọ́n wá lọ mú sample àdúrà. Wọ́n wá lọ fẹ́ fi yẹn ṣe. Àní ibi tó máa ti gba sample sẹ́, bàbá máa wà ń bẹ̀. Kò dẹ́ ṣe bàbá nìkan. Ìtorí wọ́n lè rán bàbá ń ṣẹ́. Even àwọn lọ́yà bàbá mi sọ wà áàbò. Àwọn ṣíkólóṣíkóló lọ́yà tó ń tẹ̀lé bàbá yẹn. Wọ́n lè gbàbọ̀dè. Wọ́n lè gbàbọ̀dè. Bàbá nìkan kọ́ ló máa wà ń dúró ń jọ yẹn gan. Bàbá àti fámìlì wọn kọ́ ló máa wà ń bẹ̀. Ìtorí tí bàbá nìkan bá wà ń bẹ̀ gan. Wọ́n lè rán bàbá ń ṣẹ́. Wọ́n ti manipulate ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin. Mi ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ìpéyàn kan máa lọ mú sample kan. Wà wá mú wá pé sample Papa Lolo nìyí o. Ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe abẹ́ àbórí yìí ti burú ni. Bàbá asked for the DNA and not the way round. So nǹkan tí bàbá bá fẹ́ ló máa bá wọn fẹ́. Ṣé rántí náà ibi tí mo sọ pé Kristẹ má ṣe wá sí mi. Gbọ́ bàǹgẹ́lì rẹ̀ ti wí. Na na ma da mi mo yìnbó kọ́ mo Yorùbá kọ́. Na ma na ma ṣọ́ra. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé bàbá ló béèrè DNA. Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé àwọn Olúlẹ̀ nation nínú wọn dùn sí pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA. Ó jẹ́ kẹ́ ti rí pé kọ̀lọ̀fín wà ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n ti àṣọ wọn, wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn bó ṣe máa ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ bá Ọlọ́run ńbẹ̀. Anáṣírí yín ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tú ní sẹ́. Àmọ́ tí ìgbà result nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Ayé máa ń retí ẹ, a máa gbà yẹn. Ẹ tí mọ̀ nǹkankan torí mo ro lórí burúkú kan sì tó sọ pé báwo náà ṣe máa gbé Papa Lolo wá sí court pé kò possible. Bí yóò possible bí a kò possible. Then ẹ fi DNA lẹ́gbàá yẹn kẹ́ máa ṣe. Ó kú sọ pé òun ṣe DNA tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣé bó sọ pé òun ti move on. Kó máa lọ náà awágò fẹ́. Kó move on now. Wọn ò bí pọ̀ rí ìyá ẹ̀dá kó lówó ṣe DNA. Bàbá ló béèrè DNA. So òun kọ́ ló fún court ní condition. Bàbá ló máa sọ nǹkan tó fẹ́. Which is pé wọ́n á gbé Papa Lolo wá. Wọ́n á gbé wá kó ìtọ́ Papa Lolo. Bó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo Nàìjíríà, gbogbo àwa supporter bàbá máa lọ dúró síbẹ̀ ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Anything tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu Olúlẹ̀ nation, bàbá ńlá irọ́ lọ́pa. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ ní court, ṣùgbọ́n máa ń gbé síta, wọ́n máa ń gbé sínú paper, wọ́n máa ń gbé síta. Ẹ ká gbogbo ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Anything tó Olúlẹ̀ nation, ṣé tó pa ọkọ jẹ́, tọkọ kú lójú ẹ̀, tó sọ pé kí ló pa ọkọ, tó sọ pé òun ṣe fried rice. Ma gbé gbogbo yín lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́sàn yìí. A máa lọ ká gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ nípa ikú tó pa Mohbad. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? So, ibi tí yẹn wà nìyẹn. Now, ẹ bá mi pé Àṣànà. Ṣé Mohbad ká lórí matrimonial bed wọn àbí kò ká? Ó dẹ̀ ṣílẹ̀kùn báyìí. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ walk away. Ó dẹ̀ sọ fún Mohbad pé tóun bá gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́nu anybody. Oníṣòrí póbìnrin lòun. Ó láyé máa bàjẹ́ bí ayé little fóṣì ni. Gbogbo yẹn dẹ̀ rántí pé ọmọ atẹrọ fọwọ́lé ni Mohbad. Ẹni tó bá ti tọ́ owó wò rí. Ó máa difficult láti padà lọ di òtòṣì. Mohbad ti tọ́ owó wò. Mohbad ti enjoy nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ life. Mohbad wá ń dance to a tune because kò fẹ́ padà sóko àárọ̀ ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yìí Àṣànà yìí olórí àwọn onírọ́ ni. Irọ́ kan ló máa pamọ́ tó máa ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀ lóòótọ́ bíi ti little fish. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run tó sọ pé Mohbad sọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ ká lọ play ẹ̀. Tó bá pa mí, ò lè pa wọn family mi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ play ẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀ ni máa play fún yín lọ́sàn yìí. Màá kọ́kọ́ lọ síbi tí ń bọ̀. Àá kọ́kọ́ lọ síbi tí gbogbo wọn ti kọ statement. Ń bọ̀. A máa lọ síbi tí gbogbo wọn ti kọ statement ìgbà tí Mohbad kú. Reason ta ṣe máa ń tẹnu mọ́ pé Monday ni Mohbad kú. Chat Ashanani, ìgbà tí Mohbad kú. Only this nigga struggled till death. Too many pains. Threatening, he has always lived in fears. Continuous fights everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issue, so the public would have another view about him. He is dead. At least you all won. Take your trophy. You all made me a widow at 24. Ọlọ́run ìdájọ́ rẹ̀ dà. Adájọ́ fún ìyá Ìjùmọ̀kẹ́ olórí burúkú. Ṣé gbọ́? Ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ bá mi máa di ibi tó sọ yìí mú o. Ó ní this nigga níbi tó kórìíra Mohbad dé. Ṣé mọ̀ pé nigga ló pe Mohbad until ìgbà tí VDM ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ correct ẹ̀. Ipe ọkọ tó ń gbáyà lé ẹ. Ọkọ tó sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ń bọ̀. Sorry. Ń bọ̀. Ṣé rántí? Ó sọ pé ọkọ tó ń gbáyà lé ẹ. Ọkọ tó sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ó wá ń pè ní nigga. Ẹgbọ́n ọkọ tó sọ ń bí. He has always lived with fears. Gbogbo ẹ̀yà alálùbáríkà married women tẹ́ ń wò mí lẹ́ni. Mo sọ àwọn tó wọ skirt fọ́kọ táwọn wọ jeans. Ẹ̀yin alálùbáríkà obìnrin tí ìgbéyàwó yín dùn tẹ́ ń jẹ́ pẹ̀lú right cutleries. Ó rí pé ọkọ ẹ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. Ó rí pé ojoojúmọ́ lọ́kọ ẹ ń dé tó ń live in fear. Eré wo ló sá àsobìnrin alálùbáríkà? Ẹ gbàgbé pé wọ́n bímọ fúnra wọn bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bàbá lọ lò ọmọ àlè ni. Ipò kan nífẹ̀ẹ́ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn as girlfriend and boyfriend. Eré wo ló sá láti protect ẹ̀? Èmi ti rí àwọn ìyàwó mi ìsọ̀yàwó tó wọ ṣòkòtò fún dájú o. Mo sọ̀yàwó tó ń sunkún okó àlè after 24 years o. Tó ti wà ní ọkọ. Ìyàwó alálùbáríkà ni mo ń sọ ń bí báyìí. Mo sọ̀yàwó tó wọ skirt fún dájú tó ń wọ ṣòkòtò. Ìwọ ìyàwó, ìwọ ọkùnrin tí obìnrin wá ń bá tí ọkọ ẹ wá ń bá lójoojúmọ́ nulé pé àyà mi ń jà, wọ́n nà mí níta. Ẹ bá wá bí Àṣànà, eré wo ló sá? Number. He's now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. Ìwà àti tani happen to us. Small yash dey shake yo. Obìnrin tí ò lè protect ọkọ ẹ̀. Tó sọ pé ọ̀nà lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ pa. Ó wá ní kò fẹ́ yẹ kí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Àbí wèrè lélẹ̀. Ó máa ń dáná ara ẹ̀dùn ṣá. Pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ọmọ Ghana tó wá ń gbọ́n ní Birmingham. Ó fẹ́ rí ọmọ yẹn ṣá. Ó ti fi ẹlẹ̀ pátápátá. Ṣèbá òun ló mú ẹdún bú ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kà lọ. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport yesterday so we could process our traveling. He always said to me, Ashana, please go for my baby's sake. Kò lè lọ. Ó ní Mohbad máa sọ fún òun pé kóun travel ìtorí sake ọmọ òun. Kò lè lọ ìtorí Mohbad wọ́kọ́ ló lọ́mọ́. Mumbo. Ṣé nẹ̀yìn wà lórí chat yìí? Nẹ̀yìn ẹ bá ń pè nẹ̀yìn. Kó come up kí n fi ṣe kí lè máa ń pa àwọn tó máa ń block èèyàn yẹn. Where is nẹ̀yìn? Ẹni kí nẹ̀yìn kó send request. Nẹ̀yìn tó bá ti send request. Wàá lè ṣe moderator. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àṣà kí n lọ wo àwọn olùlẹ̀ nation. Kí tára máa ń ta wọ́n tá bá ti sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni bá jalè lára fún àwa ò jalè ara ò fún wa. Ẹni tó pa ọkọ jayé lára fún àwa ò pa ọkọ ara ò fún wa. Ẹni tó bá pa ọkọ mo ti block ẹ, be honest. I've blocked him. Olórí burúkú sí ọba. Portable fought someone. Ashana, you are gonna make all these lies. You are gonna make it make sense. Portable báyọ̀jà. Fídíò wà káàkiri àgbáyé. Ẹ bá mi mú sọ́wọ́ sí. Portable gbogbo ìjà tó ti ń báyọ̀jà life láyé yìí. Ó wà public. DJ Chicken ni wọ́n yìn bọ̀ ní 2 weeks ago. Gbogbo àwọn àbú ebel DJ Chicken o. Wọ́n ò mọ DJ Chicken tó bọ́ ṣe mọ́ Mohbad o. DJ Chicken wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn bọ̀. Àwọn Abu Ebel. Sorry. Wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn Salo bọ̀. Salo. I'm sorry. TikTok to ti hang. Wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn Salo ní bọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn celebrity ló débẹ̀. Wọ́n ọmọ Mohbad tó bọ́ ṣe mọ́ Salo. Gbogbo fídíò ló wà lórí internet. Ẹ bá wa bí àṣà náà. Ẹni kúre gbogbo yín. Ẹ bá wa bí àṣà náà. Fídíò wo ló máa show bí tó ti ná Mohbad. Fídíò wo ló máa fún wa evidence bí tó ti fọ́ glass. Fídíò wo ló show pé wọ́n jà ní Kòròdú. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fọwọ́ bo justice mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣé go bá stupid ni. Salo popular tó Mohbad. Bó ṣe ni wọ́n yìn bọ̀ báyìí. Gbogbo ayé ló gbé. Back to back ló ń ṣe fídíò. Títí dé ní àrí fídíò ẹyọ kan nípa Mohbad. Bó ṣe jà ní Kòròdú, bó ṣe délé, bó ṣe jà, bí Mohbad ṣe kú, bẹ́ ṣe bá wa ṣe fídíò pé wọ́n ti pa. Story la gbọ́ lẹ́nu yín. Ọ̀run àbí. Wọ́n ti carry narrative yẹn pé Mohbad fọ́ glass, Mohbad àti prime boy ń jà. Mo wá ṣe evidence kan sìn. Mo ní gbogbo ìjà tí Portable jà láyé yìí. Mo máa ń sọ kíní kan. It doesn't have to be your followers that are going to do that recording. Àwọn tó wà ládùúgbò organizer gan ó lè ṣe recording yín. Bricklayer ó lè ṣe recording. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ń lo phone tó ní internet ń sìn. Now gbogbo ibi tí Portable ti ń nàyàn láyé yìí. Gbogbo recording tó ń ṣe. Ẹ bá gbàgbé pé kò ṣe àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé Portable ló ń record yẹn. Àwọn ará àdúgbò ló ń record. Salo wọ́n yin Salo bọ̀ ní 2 weeks ago. Immediately tí gbogbo àwọn boys ẹ gbé fídíò yẹn báyìí, gbogbo àwọn Abu Ebel náà sáré débẹ̀. Báwo ni Salo Mohbad gan popular ju Salo lọ. Ẹ wá sọ fún mi pọ́n jà ní Kòròdú àwọn òpònú police tó wá gbé yẹn wá sí tó gbé wá fún audience tó wá ń kà fún wa. Police wá bọ́ síta wọ́n náà jà ní Kòròdú tí ẹ rí evidence odidi Mohbad tẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa àwa jà ní Kòròdú àṣànà àti spending nìkan ló máa rí pọ́n jà. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà ńbẹ̀ ò ní rí. Odidi celebrity come on in video ẹyọkan. That is why you will know that they made up that story. As far as I'm concerned, there was no fight in the Korodu. There was no fight. Ibi tí crowd kún síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Korodu tó wà ńbẹ̀ ńjọ́ yẹn. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé kò sẹ́ni tó ní video phone tó lè fi record. Salo wọ́n yìnbọn fún. Immediately táwọn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ put video out. Gbogbo àwọn celebrity Abu Ebel bó ṣe lágbára tó ó dé hospital yẹn ńjọ́ yẹn. Ẹjọ́ ṣé wọ́n máa bá wa ṣe fídíò ipò wọn na Mohbad mọ́ Ìkòròdú àdẹ̀ní rí fídíò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi ti Salo ṣe example àti ti Portable. That's what they told us that happened in Ìkòròdú never happened. I am so disappointed in Nigerian police. They did not even make their investigation. Àwọn náà wá pẹ̀lú full chest wọn. Wọ́n sọ profusely. Did they make their investigation or they based their explanation on what they have planned with Ashana to say? That story of Ikorodu never happened. If it happened, we need a video evidence. We need a video evidence. If they cannot provide a video evidence, that story in Ikorodu was made up. 100% made up. It's never happened. Along with the big boy.
Everything Mohbad was saying, that it was the security and everybody that begged him. And when he entered the car, he started fighting with Wunmi. But the driver was shouting that, why? That the driver was saying, Shefe Koba Mini, that even when they tried to stop them, but he was holding Liam. The driver was the one talking, and Wunmi and Mohbad were fighting. He said fighting. They were fighting in the car. He said that as they were fighting, they got to Ebute bridge. Mohbad then said he wants to throw Wunmi and Liam out of the car. That was when my brain clicked and said, maybe that is what they told Baba Mohbad. You know, we were abusing Baba Mohbad at one point. That where did he hear that they wanted to throw Wunmi and Liam out of the car? Where did he hear it? Because I've been thinking, was it during olden days. He said it was when at Ebute, when they got to Ebute Bridge, Ebute Meta Bridge, that Mohbad and Wunmi were fighting. Who is this? Sorry. I'm sorry, please. You understand? So he said Mohbad, even the car hire service man, I think you know the car is car hire. He was saying, "Come on, Baunke. What is a car hire service? You know, I think I've been saying taxi driver. Is a car. So he said the man was saying, Emma Bami. What I mean, what can I remember? What's that you want to throw? But that there were some things Mohbad was saying, and he mentioned all those things. I'm not the only one that heard it. It's not something I will say until I think it is time Wunmi and her family, they face spending and they face what's his name? This boy spending. It was from Mohbad's mouth. Everything they said he was saying. Opo, I wouldn't want to say it online.
Now, I want you to please, this is a lady to sọ pé mi ni mo bá justice jẹ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mọ̀ pé spending sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀. Spending was the only witness. Adura was there. Ashana was there. Ashana had bought Adura over. Spending sọ̀rọ̀ tó tó ìfún yín. Èmi mọ̀ pé kò parọ́. Ó lè fi tiẹ̀ kún o. Èmi mọ̀ pé kò parọ́. Spending knows a lot. I will keep on saying it. Spending knows a lot. When you know that spending told you this, why I tell protect spending? I thought you guys said record the spending. If that mama she wants to take the glory and to sọ me fake back glory. She rántí pé níjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, mo bọ́ síta, mo ní ẹgbẹ́ fẹ́mi máa bá yín sọ síta. Ẹgbẹ́ fún mi ẹ jẹ́ n sọ nǹkan tó sọ. You said you cannot say it, but you kept it to yourself. Oh, mo spending kẹ́ mọ́ àwọn legal team, ipe kó sọ fún wọn. Àbí gbogbo yóò gbọ́ mi ní. Spending spend a lot. You heard it with your ears. O wá lọ s'Èkó, o lọ bá wọn tó wà nídìí ọ̀rọ̀, o lọ bá wọn wine and dine. O wá padà dé, o kọ́kọ́ dákẹ́ fún bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì kan. O bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní celebrate wọn. Olóore ẹ̀ ni wọn. Ṣé o ti sọ nǹkan tó sọ fún ni? Ìyẹn wá sọ pé, oh my God. Ayé mà níkà o. Ó ní evidence pọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
I want to keep it for Sanwo-Olu.
Only they said a lot of things. Only I will want to keep it for Sanwo-Olu. Ṣẹ́gbọ́. All evidence pọ̀ tí spending sọ tí Mohbad sọ síta. Only ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ tọ́jú ẹ̀ fún Sanwo-Olu. Èèyàn ló níkà jù. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni ma ṣe ń sáré bọ́ta wá sọ nǹkan tí n bá gbọ́. Because mo ní fẹ́ nǹkan tó máa pa mọ́ mi lẹ́nu tí ò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó lè pa ohùn mẹ́mi lẹ́nu àfi tí bá ní mo ò sọ̀rọ̀. I will want to keep it for Sanwo-Olu. Ṣọ́wọ́ ti sọ fún Sanwo-Olu báyìí. Ẹ wá máa gbọ́, mo kì í ṣépè fọmọ. Mo lọ́mọ tèmi. Àánú kìíní kan ló ṣe mí, mo lọ́mọ tèmi. Tí gbogbo yín tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ lẹ ní ọmọ tí ẹ ní obstruct justice. Ó sọ pé àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ tó dárúkọ fún ẹ. Tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Tí ayé bá ń jẹ́ ayé, tí ọ̀run bá ń jẹ́ ọ̀run, a máa rí justice. Mo ti sọ fọ́lọ́run tọ́lọ́run bá ń ro ìgbèrú àwọn èèyàn báyìí, àwọn bíi spending. Ó sọ statement kan, ó ní ṣé a dẹ̀ ti rí justice. Wọ́n ló lè Àrífà, wọ́n ní ìyẹn náà sọ pé ṣé a dẹ̀ ti rí justice. Àrífà mo yìnbọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ o. So le bú bàbá, ó wá lọ parọ́ gba 200,000. Àrífà tó bá dá 200,000 yẹn padà. Nǹkan tí ma fojú ẹ rí. Àbẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣé a dẹ̀ ti rí justice? Wọ́n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá fún ẹ. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ parọ́ fún apẹ́ record, àṣẹ record. Ó sọ pé ó ní ó dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn tó ní wọn mo ti rí ẹni tó dárúkọ tó máa sọ fẹ́mi tí mo ní sọ síta. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ because ó sọ pé mi ni mo dá justice rú. Ẹjọ́ ta ló dá justice for Mohbad rú? Because tó bá yẹ kó ti sọ eléyìí síta ńjọ́ yẹn ni. Àti mọ bí ta ti máa mú àwọn tó dárúkọ lẹ́pọ̀n. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
My heart is broken.
My heart is broken.
He said that they fought in the car, and at a point, these were Mohbad's words. And he threatened in the car that he would throw Wunmi and Liam. And he said some things too on the bridge, Ebute Meta bridge, on the way home after they've left the concert. And he kept saying some things. Spendy was mentioning those things. They are too much for me as a mother to say it. I'm sorry.
Shengbo, Spending was mentioning those things. They are too much for me to say it as a mother. You couldn't say it, and you have no sense. Láti pe àwọn lawyer bàbá, ipe Spending, ó yá gbà, bá àwọn lawyer sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ma pé nǹkan tí lady ṣe, the same thing ló ṣe nígbà Karimo, ṣé rántí? Di Karimo. Kò fẹ́ kí Karimo sọ̀rọ̀ lọ báyọ̀ kankan. Immediately tó ti pé Karimo wá bá mi báyìí nínú ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ̀rí pò tari Karimo síta ni. The same thing ló ṣe ń gbà Karimo ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, ó ṣe ń tẹnumọ́. Karimo kan sọ pé ẹ lọ bá bàbá Mohbad kí ìyá Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad parí ìjà. Ìyẹn ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ because bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ó old ẹ wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Ó ní I am a mother, òun ò lè sọ síta. Ṣùgbọ́n ti gbà pé you are a mother, ọmọ ló kú yìí, ọmọ èèyàn kan ló kú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
I heard too much today.
I heard too much today.
In fact, as I was hitting my hand on the table, I broke my nail. And I was doing like this. Ó pọ̀ fún mi as a mother to say it.
Shengbo.
Just so that you know, I spoke to them. I then said what happened after that. Like others were asking. He then said when they got home, they continued. Whatever happened, he doesn't know. I said, did you see Mohbad the next day? He said he went out. He was only called whilst he was out that Mohbad needs a nurse to come and treat him, or he wasn't feeling well.
Spending said pé ìgbà tó ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ bọ̀ láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì lọ bèrè nọ́mbà nurse lọ́wọ́ òun. Ó lóun dẹ̀ fún wọn ní nọ́mbà yẹn, òun jáde lọ. Bó òun sọ sí pé Spending nígbà tó òun jáde náà pé òun pé ara Mohbad yá kó òun fún wọn ní nọ́mbà nurse. Spending, thank God you are a Muslim. And you are always saying Mohbad is your friend. Spending, I know you have a lot you are covering. Peradventure, some people have threatened you. But if you truly know Mohbad, he was once there for you. What happened to Mohbad? Spending, it can happen to you. It can happen to any one of you. Spending, I'm not going to accept. O ma sọ pé blogger iṣu àtẹ̀yìn ó ń parọ́ mọ́ ẹ. Kò lè make up gbogbo story. Ó lè fi kún o, kò lè make story up. Abẹ́yìn tẹ́ wo mi kí lẹ sọ. Blogger iṣu àtẹ̀yìn ó lè fi díẹ̀ kún. But báwo ni wọ́n ṣe máa jókòó tó máa make gbogbo story up? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
And that he has refused to go to the hospital. Okay, what do you want to do?
Mohbad refused to go to the hospital. Make it make sense. Ibi méjì láti rí video Mohbad. If they can record those videos, ibi tó ti sọ pé Cynthia wà ńbẹ̀, CY wà ńbẹ̀, Bella Shmurda wà ńbẹ̀, wọ́n ti nà mí. Àwọn wo ló record yẹn? Àwọn wo ló record èyí tó ugly yẹn? Níbi tí bàbá yẹn ti lọ nà. Ẹ record gbogbo yẹn just because ẹ fẹ́ lò láti fi cover ara yín. Wọ́n wá ná ní Kòròdú, wọ́n yọ ọ̀bẹ sí, wọ́n fọ́ gíláàsì mọ́tò, wá rí yẹn record. Nothing happened in Ikorodu. Nothing happened in Ikorodu. That was why they couldn't take Mohbad to the hospital. If Mohbad was bleeding profusely, as the police said it, you will take Mohbad to the nearest hospital. But reverse is the case. Mohbad, nothing happened in Ikorodu. Everything happened when Mohbad got into that house. Because according to blogger Ishateyin, also when Mohbad spilled a lot, and a lot of names were mentioned. That was why Tofik Pewo.
He said they asked him if he has a nurse, and he uses nurse for Ishara. The nurse he normally will use, Mohbad uses. He asked them, have you people called? They said they've called, but that he doesn't know if they...
I have always said it. I've always said it. They purposely, one more mark pe nurse Mohbad. Because one people mark pe nurse Mohbad. Ìyẹn lè má gbà fún. Ìyẹn sọ fún yàn kan. Mo dẹ̀ ti bi yín, is there a nurse? Òótọ́ wọ́n pe Fèyíṣará, but ṣé Fèyíṣará ṣe nurse ni? Wọ́n kàn lo Fèyíṣará, wọ́n fi cover up ni. Fèyíṣará was never a nurse. I want Fèyíṣará to give me an evidence. Ibi tó ti kọ́ṣẹ́, nurse tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ojúmọmọ tó fi pé kó wá treat èèyàn. Fèyíṣará was called, but Fèyíṣará was never a nurse. She's spending tó lè parọ́ online. Báwo ló ṣe máa sọ pé Fèyíṣará nurse ni? Okó àtòbò ni Fèyíṣará ń tà. Okó àtòbò ni Fèyíṣará ń tà. Fèyíṣará was never a nurse. Tí Fèyíṣará bá jẹ́ nurse ni, Aṣáná kò ní ti fa syringe sílẹ̀ kó wá kó fún Fèyíṣará kó máa gún Mohbad. A professional nurse, bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé nurse Múyìwá lè fa syringe sílẹ̀ kí wá ní kó gbà kó máa gún Mohbad. Ó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé kí lẹ fà síbẹ̀. Ẹ dànù, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fa tèmi bó ṣe kọ́ èmi nìyẹn. Àbí mo parọ́? Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ Fèyíṣará jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì gidi, Fèyíṣará wà lóòótọ́, but èmi sọ fún pé ṣé kò ṣe pé Spending ló ń gbọ́nṣẹ́ Fèyíṣará. Wọ́n pe Spending pé báwa wáyọ̀ kan, because Spending tó lè parọ́ pé there was a fight in Ikorodu tí ò dẹ̀ síjà tá a rí fídíò. Spending sọ pé òun jókòó sínú mọ́tò, ó ti di agbọ́mọjó lọ́mọ mojú ẹ̀, ó lóun jókòó sínú mọ́tò throughout. Wọ́n wá ń jà, ó wá ṣe video recording. Spending, make it make sense. Fèyíṣará wà lóòótọ́, but Fèyíṣará ò kì í ṣe nurse. Wọ́n kàn pé Fèyíṣará wá ipe in case yo táṣìírí bá tètè tú àsọpá pé nọ́ọ̀sì mi. Kí lè lóde tó ṣe mú Fèyíṣará wọnú bẹ̀ẹ́ ni pé àwọn èèyàn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí lè tó lọ hospital. Wọ́n á sọ pé Mohbad ò like hospital. Mohbad tó ń pariwo take me to the hospital, take me to the hospital. Nínú àwọn fídíò tá a ti rí káàkiri. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n tí wọ́n á sọ pé Mohbad ò like hospital. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́ lọ́ fi insert Fèyíṣará. Mo lè bá yín bet Fèyíṣará ò kì í ṣe nurse. Okó àtòbò ní iṣẹ́ tí Fèyíṣará yàn látọ̀run. Okó àtòbò ló ń tà. Tọ́yì okó àtòbò ló ń tà. Inú ilé dẹ̀ ló ti ń tà ní Lẹ́kí. Inú ilé ló ti ń tà. Ṣé rí gbogbo olórí búkú tí ìyá yẹn sọ yẹn? Ipe bí lájọ wa o, ibi là ń gbé o, lówó. Géèmù lọ play fún yín. Géèmù ní Lẹ́kí ni Fèyíṣará ń gbé. Mo ti ṣe investigation mi débẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ ní shop. Inú ilé ló ti ń tajà yẹn. Lẹ́kí ló ń gbé. Wọ́n pe Fèyíṣará wá lóòótọ́ láti cover back wọn ni. Because tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ sọ pé ṣe gbé lọ hospital. Gbé lọ hospital. Kí lẹ wá ṣe? A pe nurse. Ìtorí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe pé nurse gangan tó jẹ́ nurse Mohbad. Tó ṣe lọ pé pretend nurse. Because àwọn ìpè tó bá di wájú tó dẹjọ́, tó bá pe nurse gangan, nurse bá sọ pé condition tóun ti bá ní. But wọ́n lọ pé pretend nurse because nurse tó lè bribe ni. She's never a nurse. Ọ̀rẹ́ Spending ni. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe easy fún náà ṣe ní kó wá sí court tí ò ṣe wá court lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta because ó mọ̀ pé kí ló kàn mí mo kúkú ṣe nurse. Wọ́n ní kí wá act ni. Àwọn tó lè sọ pé kó wá act, wọ́n ti protect ẹ̀, wọ́n ti sọ fún pé kó má worry, kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Am I communicating? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Called anybody, but that they said Mohbad refused to go to the hospital.
Mohbad refused to go to the hospital. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé kí ló kọ celebrity Yomi Fabiyi said tèmi náà dẹ̀ sí káwọn èèyàn lọ confirm. Ṣé gbọ́? Chemist sílé Mohbad 5 minutes ni. Chembo. Chemist sílé Mohbad 5 minutes ni. Hospital sílé Mohbad 10 minutes ni. Èyí tẹ́ fi jókòó de nurse tó máa dé ní 2 days. Mohbad is sick láti jọ́ Monday according to story ti spending sọ fún wa. Ó no ti fọwọ́ gbá ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ń yọ ńbẹ̀. Láti Monday, ẹ wá dúró de nurse. Now, let me bust your bubble. Fèyí Ṣara runs girl sí ni. Àṣànà ni òun ló máa ń gbéṣẹ́. Fèyí Ṣara máa ń gbéṣẹ́ Lẹ́kì ni. Customer dáadáa wọn ni ní Lẹ́kì. Wọ́n pè é, wọ́n sanwó fún, wọ́n ní kó wá act as a nurse. Ṣé mo já yín tán? Fèyí Ṣara ò kì í ṣe nurse. Iṣẹ́ ló máa ń gbé. Tó bá ti ta okó àtòbó ẹ̀, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ test ẹ̀ lára ẹ̀, á ní kẹ́ test ẹ̀ lára òun. Iṣẹ́ ni Fèyí Ṣara ń gbé. Màá bá yín bet ẹ̀ anywhere. Fèyí Ṣara is not a nurse. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wá ka story fún wa. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe investigation? Ibo lọ sí lọ gbé pé Fèyí Ṣara ka school. Fèyí Ṣara lọ sí school of nursing. Fèyí Ṣara was never a nurse. Customer spending ló pè. Nurse gangan wọn pé. Iṣẹ́ ni Fèyí Ṣara ń gbé. Mo ṣe investigation mi débẹ̀ ni. Fèyí Ṣara is never a nurse. Mo pè yàn kó pé òun fẹ́ ra okó àtòbò. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní toast ẹ̀. Mi ní gbé yín jù. Mo ti go evidence mi fún àwọn legal team. Fèyí Ṣara is never a nurse. Lára àwọn ọmọ tó máa ń gbé sùn Lẹ́kì ni. Lẹ́kì ni ilé Fèyí Ṣara wà. Fèyí Ṣara ò kì í ṣe nurse. But wọ́n pè láti cover shit yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
He then gave them Nurse Fèyí Ṣara's phone number. On giving them Nurse Fèyí Ṣara's phone number.
Èèyàn kan sọ pé he was imprisoned. Fèyí Ṣara was imprisoned. Oh, wọ́n tún ti mú kíní. Àwọn TikTok ò play kíní. Mo ń bọ̀. Wọ́n ní who was imprisoned. Fèyí Ṣara lọ tì mọ́lé. But inú ilé kọ́ lọ tì Fèyí Ṣara mọ́. Ẹni kí Fèyí Ṣara bọ́ta kó wá fi gbogbo nǹkan tó ń dùn nínú kó wá fi búra pé kò ń ṣeṣẹ́ gbogbo ọlọ́pàá. Kò sọ́lọ́pàá tó wà ń pàǹtí yẹn tí ò ti dò. Wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ sùn ni. Wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ bá sùn. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe níta náà ló lọ ṣe nínú ibẹ̀ yẹn. Mo ń bọ̀. Somebody said, ta ló wá tì mọ́lé? Fèyí Ṣara lọ tì mọ́lé. Mo ní kẹ́bá mi bí Fèyí Ṣara ń sìn. Nǹkan àlejò lọ fi ṣe ní police station. Wọ́n tì mọ́lé lóòótọ́. Kí ni reason tí Fèyí Ṣara ṣe kọ́kọ́ sọ pé Àṣànà fẹ́ set me up? Àṣànà fẹ́ set me up. Fèyí Ṣara ló lọ sí police station lóòótọ́. Ẹ má gbàgbé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Bukky. Ó wà police station bọ̀ kò sínú prison. As a matter of fact, iṣẹ́ ìṣìnà tó ń ṣe Lẹ́kì ó gbé dé police station yẹn gan. Because ibi tí mo CCTV mi dé, wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ sùn ní. Gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló ń gbé lọ sùn. Ẹni kó bọ́ta kó sọ pé kò ń ṣe nǹkan àgbésùn náà fòun ṣe ní police station tó wà. Fèyí Ṣara is not a nurse. They brought Fèyí Ṣara in just to cover their back. I am telling you that. But gbogbo investigation tèmi ṣe, mo ti fún àwọn team, àwọn legal team. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ lọ. But èmi sọ fún yín sìn. Àbíkọ́ yẹn, mo sọ fún gbogbo yín sìn pé Fèyí Ṣara was never a nurse. Àgbésùn ló fi ṣe ní Lẹ́kì. Yes, àgbésùn ló fi ṣe. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ tó wà ní police station. Ṣáwọn ọlọ́pàá ò máa gbé kọ́ lọ máa dó. Ṣé Fèyí Ṣara ò sọ statement yẹn pé Àṣànà set me up? Ṣé kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? No, mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni ẹ̀yin auxiliary nurse tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà. Èèyàn kọ́ wá fa drip fún yín. Ẹ wá wọlé dé oníkẹgbà kẹgun. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ́gun. Make it make sense. Wọ́n wá sọ pé wọ́n lọ wá oògùn. Ṣé rántí? Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa play bí. Wọ́n ní wọ́n lọ ra oògùn. Àṣẹ chemist wà ládùúgbò wọn. Wọ́n mà ní wọ́n bá sọ pé àwọn rí chemist ládùúgbò. Wọ́n ní wọ́n lọ bí 20 minutes lọ ra oògùn. Make it make sense. Fèyí Ṣara came there. He doesn't know what and what to give. Wọ́n kàn ní kó wá cover up ni because wọ́n ti pa ọmọ yẹn sára already. Ibi tẹ́ máa dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ ní pé ṣé wọ́n ti pé Fèyí Ṣara sọ pé òun ò dá ẹni tó ń jẹ́ Mohbad mọ̀. Òun ò dá ẹni tó ń jẹ́ Mohbad mọ̀. Kí ló fún aláìdé àgbọn pé Mohbad lórí? And you want to tell me Fèyí Ṣara is a nurse?
My name is Eni. I'm a video director and TV producer of Akomolowe on African Magic. Keep watching Drivetv.
Olólùfẹ́ Drivetv àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Fẹ́mi Sola ẹ máa wo Drivetv. Keep watching Drivetv.
My name is Wole Agba. Taking this time out to tell you all that you keep watching Drivetv. What drive ẹ̀wọ̀n ní ògo ẹ̀? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀n fulfilment? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀n bí tó bá lọ? ó ní ṣírin ibi ni kò máa wò Drive TV. Thank you Chloe.
Drive TV, driving you around the world.